Welcome to Toca Rosa. This is your favorite place for fun, creative, and exciting stories in Toca Life World. Here on Toca Rosa, we have a playlist full of funny, surprising, and imaginative stories that will make you laugh, think, and even guess what happens next. This is your favorite place, right? Then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any fun episodes. And today's story is The Day My Dog Got Lost in the Park. It was a bright, sunny morning, and I woke up feeling super excited. Why? Because today I was finally going to the park with my dog, Max. Max is not just any dog. He is full of energy, curiosity, and a little bit of trouble, too. The moment I picked up his leash, he started jumping around like popcorn in a pan. "Max, calm down," I laughed. But honestly, I was just as excited as he was. We arrived at the park, and everything looked perfect. There were kids playing, birds singing, and people walking their pets. The trees were tall and green, and the air smelled fresh and happy. I unclipped Max's leash for just a second so he could run freely, and that was my first mistake. Max ran fast, really fast. He chased a butterfly, then a squirrel, then I don't even know what else. "Max, come back," I shouted, but he didn't. At first, I thought he would come back like always. He usually does. But after a few minutes, I realized something was wrong. Max was gone. I started looking around quickly. "Max?" Nothing. "Max!" Still nothing. My heart started beating faster and faster. What would you do if your pet suddenly disappeared? Tell me in the comments. I ran toward the playground first. Maybe he followed the kids? "Did you see a brown dog?" I asked a girl on the swing. She nodded. "Yes, he ran that way," she said, pointing toward the picnic area. "Thank you," I said, running as fast as I could. When I got there, I saw blankets, food baskets, and families laughing, but no Max. Instead, I saw something else. A sandwich on the ground with a bite taken out of it. "Max," I whispered, "this has to be your work." Do you think Max ate the sandwich? Be honest. Comment yes or no. Suddenly, I heard a loud noise behind a bush. Rustle, rustle. "Max, is that you?" I asked slowly. I stepped closer and moved the leaves aside. Quack, quack! A big, angry duck jumped out and started chasing me. "Ah!" I screamed, running in circles. People started laughing as I ran away from the duck. "Okay, definitely not Max," I said, catching my breath. I kept searching. I checked near the lake, behind the benches, and even near the ice cream truck. Then I noticed something on the ground. It was Max's collar. No, 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 no! My hands started shaking. Do you think someone took Max, or did he drop the collar while running? Write your theory in the comments. I sat down for a moment, trying not to cry. Think, I told myself. Max loves food. Max loves people. Max loves attention. Suddenly, I heard a barking in the distance. "Ow, ow, ow!" I stood up quickly. That sounds like Max. I ran toward the sound, passing trees, jumping over a small puddle, and almost bumping into a man with balloons. "Sorry," I shouted, not stopping. The barking got louder and louder, and then I saw something unbelievable. There was a small cafe at the edge of the park, and sitting on a chair, like a person, was Max. Yes, my Max. He was sitting at a table with a tiny plate in front of him, eating a biscuit. Next to him was a kind lady smiling. "Oh, is this your dog?" she asked. Yes, I said, running over. Max, I was so worried. Max looked at me, wagged his tail, and continued eating like nothing happened. The lady laughed. He walked right in and sat down. Everyone thought it was adorable, so I gave him a treat. I couldn't believe it. Max, you scared me so much, I said, hugging him. On the way home, I kept looking at Max. He looked very proud of himself. From now on, I said, you are staying on the leash. Max barked happily, but I'm pretty sure he was already planning his next adventure. And that's the end of today's story on Toca Rosa. But wait, do you want part 2, where Max gets into even more trouble? What should happen next time? A mystery, a funny accident, a new friend? Tell me everything in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, follow the channel, and please share with your friends. See you in the next fun story on Toca Rosa.